Remember guys, these trade shows are a big deal, okay? So they fly from Australia, they fly from Canada, they'll fly all over just to come to these trade shows to, push their product. That's the whole point of it. So make sure that you are keeping that into account as well. Just like they have to fly here, they're gonna have to fly back, okay? And that's just gonna delay everything. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, the Tanya Takeover, where I'm your girl Tanya. Today we're going to be talking about how to get ready for your first trade show. Now, as someone who's had an online boutique for 2 years and my brick and mortar for about 2 months, getting ready for a trade show takes some preparation, it takes thought process, and making sure that you don't just go in there and just grab everything that you like. So today we're going to discuss things that you need to prepare for your first trade show. On my channel we talk about lifestyle, beauty, fashion, finance. We talk about it all guys, how to take over your life. So if that's something that you might be interested in, consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below, and let's get started. Now, my first trade show I actually went to about, I want to say 3 years ago. And when I went, I didn't really understand what the point of a trade show was. A trade show is an event where a whole bunch of different vendors come out, whether they're getting their supply from Australia, from Germany, from China, from all different parts of the world, Canada, wherever it may be. They are preparing their clothing in bulk so that you can buy it, right? Buy it from a vendor and sell it into your store. Now, I love trade shows because they give you so much variety. There's so many different things that you can bring into your online store or even your brick and mortar, whatever it may be, to give your clients or your customers options. Remember guys, you always want to have options for your clothing store because you never want anybody to come in and be bored, see everything the same. They don't want to walk into your store or go into your online boutique and see the same thing at Fashion Nova, okay? We want to be different, we want to stand out. That is the point of a trade show. I feel like a lot of people miss out on trade shows because they're like, I could just go on Alibaba or wherever it may be to get, cute little outfits. I feel like during this time nowadays, people don't want fast fashion anymore, okay? You watch the news, you see that, people want more bang for their buck. They want things that are quality, they want things that are gonna last, and they want things that are making them stand out and feel beautiful or feel cute or whatever it may be. So make sure that you are giving them these options, and a trade show is the best way to do that. The best way to find a trade show in your area is definitely to try on Google. Just Google trade show in your area, and be mindful guys, not all trade shows are monthly. You have to kind of plan ahead when it comes to a trade show. I know when I had my recent trade show, if you guys checked out that vlog, go check it out, of my last trade show. I had the tickets for about 2-3 months, so it's something that you kind of plan ahead. They usually have about maybe 3 in your area, and that's like big cities, per year. So either be prepared to travel, because there are like really good ones. There was one in Texas, there's one in Vegas, there's one in New York City, of course. So just be prepared. If you have to travel to one that's really good, make sure you are saving up your coins so that you can travel and get the goods, okay? These are where these big name brand people are buying their clothes, and they're buying them at discounts. So I feel like it's kind of worth it to be able to travel. I myself, they told me about a really great one in Texas and Vegas. I've never been to those. I do plan on going there sometime in the near future because I want to bring a different flair to my store, okay? If everybody's going to the New York trade show, I'm definitely going to go to Vegas and get something different that my customers are going to love and snatch up ASAP, okay? So make sure that you are willing to travel, you are planning ahead so that you could be ahead of the game and get the goods. When it comes to a trade show, make sure that when you are actually attending the trade show, guys, that you are bringing something to identify yourself. Now, when you walk into a trade show, they do give you like, the little, the badges that you wear around your neck to show exactly where you get your, to show the name of your store. But you need something to identify yourself, to make yourself stand out as a professional. There are so many times I went to a trade show with my 2 empty hands, okay, walking around like I own the place, and they're looking at me like, who are you? Have business cards. I know what you're saying. Business cards are obsolete, but people still use them, and they're really quite effective, especially for a trade show. I'm telling you guys, I can count on the number of 2 hands how many people ask me for a business card. Do you have a business card? Make sure that you do, okay? Make sure you have a business card stating your company name, your name, your phone number, your address, your social media tags. This is important. This sets the tone for how the vendor is going to even communicate with you, okay? First of all, they're going to check you out on social media, because they sure did check mine, and they're going to check out your email. They want to know your email because you want to, get sent a line sheet. You want to get sent information on what's immediate, what's coming out in their spring collection, what's coming out in their winter collection. How are they going to give it to you? Most people at trade shows or vendor spots, they don't carry it around printed out, guys. They email it to you. We're saving paper nowadays, okay? So make sure that you have a card so that they can communicate all this information to you. Yes, you can write it down, but it looks so much more professional when you come, guys, to your trade show, and you have all your necessities ready for you. So definitely I would say pick up business cards, have it made at Vistaprint or, anywhere you can get a business card really quick, and get like 100 of them. I think I gave out maybe like 10 or 15 vendors that I was actually interested in. So make sure that you are carrying around business cards so that people can communicate with you and it shows your business in a professional sense. The other thing I really love about a trade show is that being as there's so many different vendors there and you can pick and choose what vendors you go to, no store is quite the same, okay? So when you go to Zara, everything has the same because they're manufactured by the same, and everybody, they have what they have. Whereas I can go to a trade show, 4 other children's stores can go to a trade show, and we can pick up different collections for different lines so that nobody has the same thing. We all stand out in our own way, and that's what I love about trade shows, and I would definitely highly recommend. Now, make sure that when you are going to these trade shows, you have some kind of way to pay them, guys. Do not go and be like, okay, I'm not gonna make a purchase today. I'm not saying that can't happen, but there are so many times where they have discounts. Being as you are at the trade show, they'll say, okay, we're gonna give you 30% off today if you buy it today, because of course they wanna make a sale. But if they can make a sale and you have a product that is gonna sell in your store, people are gonna go crazy off of, why not get 30% off the bulk, right? So make sure you have a form of payment. Bring a credit card, business credit card. Bring a business credit card. Bring, some, just some leeway, just some wiggle room, so that if you see something that you really, really want and they're offering a discount, why not grab it on the spot? When you're gonna order it anyway, and then probably have to pay for shipping, right? And probably have to pay full price. So make sure you are going there with that mindset, because remember, guys, a lot of these vendors, they're not the owners that are there. They are maybe representatives, or they are, people that they hire in that district to push their product. But they also want to make money there. The representative is going to look great to their company if they sell you on the spot. So remember, the representatives want to look great to their sellers that they made a sale while they were there and they got them new clients. And the seller is going to be happy because, they are selling their inventory out. So they're going to want to offer a discount. Now you have wiggle room to negotiate. Am I able to get this immediately? How fast can I get the shipping? When does this come out? You're able to ask these questions and go back and forth and negotiate. But make sure that you have a form of payment so that you don't have to wait the extra amount of days it takes for that representative to, contact the seller, have it shipped out, speak to them to see if it's in inventory. Make sure you have a way to make sales make sure you have a way to purchase items while you were there, so that it gives you a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to getting ahead of the game. Remember, guys, these trade shows are a big deal, okay? So they fly from Australia, they fly from Canada, they'll fly all over just to come to these trade shows to, push their product. That's the whole point of it. So make sure that you are keeping that into account as well. Just like they have to fly here, they're gonna have to fly back, okay? And that's just gonna delay everything. So if you can make your order right when you're there, you are gonna be so much happier because you're gonna get things so much sooner and start making your sales as soon as possible. The next thing I would definitely say when going to a trade show is to make sure that you have a plan, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you guys really quick about having a plan when you go to a trade show, because there's so many times where I will go in and I'd say, that is so cute. If I had a little girl, I would put her in this outfit, I would put her in that outfit, whatever it may be. But when you go there like that and you get all these random pieces of clothing and articles of clothing, number one, it makes your store look janky because, you know, not everything is uniform. Number two, okay, you're not shopping a collection. Remember, when you shop a collection or a group of items that all have the same pattern or can go together, it's gonna make things so much easier for your customer, okay? Your customer doesn't want to look at random things. They want to see that you have a few of these items so that they can pick their size that matches this. That makes things so much easier. When you make things easier on your customer, you're gonna see they're gonna keep buying more. Now, if I could buy the shirt that goes with the pants and then buy like a tank top that goes with the pants, and I could buy a different pants that goes with that shirt, and I can wear it multiple ways, I'm gonna be so much more inclined to make more purchases, okay? So make sure that you are thinking like a consumer. Shop a collection, shop a way that all these outfits can go together, even if you want to mix match and like change the skirt out for a pants, change the shorts out for a long skirt, whatever it may be. Make sure that you are giving these people these options. Instead of getting, you know, one jean jacket that you love and then getting sweatpants that goes with nothing and then a shirt that's random that doesn't match. Make sure you are going there with a plan, okay? When I went to my recent trade show, I went there with a plan. Fall, okay? Fall and spring. When I went to my recent trade show, I went there with a plan. My focus was on holiday, okay? We're right now going into fall, so next thing is going to be Christmas. So we're gonna need the suedes out, the sparkly stuff, the New Year's, the Christmas pajamas. You know, we're gonna need all those things. So make sure when you're going there with a plan, you stick to your plan, because there was a lot of cute little short sets. There were a lot of little jean jackets and fall stuff, but I'm over fall. We are moving towards holiday, and that's the plan that I stuck to. So make sure that you're doing that as well, and make sure you are staying ahead of the game. The last thing I would definitely say with a trade show is to dress comfortably, okay? When I go to a trade show, and please trust and believe, the first time I went there looking crazy, okay? I had shoes that weren't comfortable, a bag that was too heavy, a bulky coat that I couldn't shop in. Like, I went there miserable. And when you feel like that and you don't feel like running around and you don't feel like, and you feel bogged down like that, you're not gonna wanna shop. You're not gonna wanna look at all the vendors. You're gonna be like, okay, this floor is fine. Remember, when it's a trade show, there's like 4 floors, there's so many different avenues. This is like a big thing, okay? So they have different vendors come out. There's like hundreds of vendors, and you gotta walk all of that. So make sure your shoes are comfortable, okay? Make sure you have a bag. I usually go with like a off-the-shoulder bag if I can, if it goes with my outfit, okay? I go with the off-the-shoulder bag so that my hands are free. I can pick up stuff. I can check out the inventory. I can feel the material, okay? I can see if it's lightweight. Is it something that, you know, the kids will like? Is it abrasive to their, you know, their skin? Because, you know, kids are very textural. Because kids pay attention to texture a lot, so they want to make sure that it's not itchy, okay? So make sure that your hands are free. Make sure that you're not wearing that bulky coat. If you have a bulky coat, leave it in the car, okay? So make sure that you are comfortable so that you can shop and be the most effective buyer and check out all the inventory that you can. Because guys, like I said, it doesn't happen every month. Trade shows are like maybe every 4 or 5 months, okay? And think about it, we only have 12 months in a year. So that's not a lot of trade shows we can go to unless you're willing to travel, okay? So make sure that you are comfortable, you are cool, you know, you don't have a lot of stuff weighing you down, a lot of bags and all of that, so that you can go and that you can shop responsibly and get things that your customers are going to love. Okay guys, so I hope this helped you guys out with your first trade show. Make sure that you are going there with the confidence. Guys, you have a boutique, okay? You have an online boutique, a brick and mortar, whatever it may be. Be proud of yourself and go there and handle yourself professionally and get those clothes that you want. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Comment down below, let me know, when you went to your first trade show, did you bring everything? Were you comfortable? Let's have a discussion, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.